Chilling, days going by, I'm getting some stuff done, and I see in the news Andrew Tate got arrested in Romania. So yeah, it's kind of a long story, but it's also short at the same time. I'm going to be showing you some of the tweets. I'm going to be showing you the news article, as well as a video of him getting taken into custody by the police. So enough of me, let's just get right into it. So Andrew Tate's tweet to Greta Thunberg was, "Hello at Greta Thunberg. I have 33 cars. My Bugatti has a W16 8-liter quad turbo. My two Ferrari 812 have a 6.5-liter V12s. This is just the start. Please provide your email address so I can send a complete list of my car collection and their respective enormous emissions." So to that, Greta quote tweeted him and wrote, "Yes, please do enlighten me. Email me at smalldickenergy@getalife.com.
I'm obviously a stranger to online controversy. It's not something I often do. But now, the mainstream press is commenting on the fact that I was informing Greta that my very extensive car collection with internal combustion engines, which run on dead dinosaurs, have an enormous emission profile. And she replied by telling me her own email address. Greta's email address is, "I have small dick energy." Why would that be your own email address, Greta? Strange. I mean, obviously I don't want to assume her gender. It's 50-50, but it is what it is. I'm not actually mad at Greta. Please bring me pizza and make sure that these boxes are not recycled. Thank you. So I'm not actually mad at Greta, right? Because she doesn't realize she's been programmed. She doesn't realize she's a slave of the Matrix. She thinks she's doing good. Someone has sat her down and convinced her to try and convince you to beg your government to tax you into poverty to stop the sun from being hot. And then, because I called her out on it, the global Matrix got this bot farm to like and retweet and all this bot commenting to try and pretend that her telling me that she has a small dick in her own email address somehow teaches me a lesson. Welcome to a new episode of The Clown Show. But now I know, at least, that Greta, with a little hate-filled face, bitter, sitting somewhere without the heating on, in the cold, a little hat, shivering, views my tweets, which is going to make my Twitter account far more fun into eternity. Release some greenhouse gases. I'm obviously a stranger to online controversy. It's not something I often do. But now, the mainstream press is commenting on the fact that I was informing Greta that my very extensive car collection with internal combustion engines, which run on dead dinosaurs, have an enormous emission profile. And she replied by telling me her own email address. Greta's email address is, "I have small dick energy." Why would that be your own email address, Greta?
Andrew Tate reportedly arrested in Romania following police raid. Andrew Tate and his brother Tristan's home was raided by Romanian authorities, specifically the Directorate for the Investigation of Organized Crime and Terrorism. On the morning of 29 December, reports Romanian media and the two have been reportedly taken into custody. A December 29th report initially from a Romanian outlet, Liberty, claimed that Andrew Tate's home in Papira had been raided by Romanian police in relation to the abduction of two girls. Now Tate and his brother have both been taken into custody. The raid is said to be carried out by DICOT, the Directorate for Investigating Organized Crime and Terrorism in Bucharest. And here's a video of Andrew Tate getting taken out by police. The authorities have reportedly focused attention on a number of luxury vehicles at the residence. Antenna 3 CNN reports that a police trailer is on site, possibly to uplift one or multiple vehicles. The same outlet also reports that the home of a former policewoman has been raided in connection to the investigation. Back in April of 2022, Andrew Tate faced allegations of human trafficking in Romania, the country in which he resides. However, Tate stated that this issue arose from a swatting incident. I was not arrested. What happened is I suffered from a case of swatting. It's very popular with people who are large on the internet. They investigated, they realized nobody was in the house against their will, and there was no crime committed. We had to go to the police station for 45 minutes for pieces of paper. We filled them in, and we were let go. We will update this story as more details emerge. And it's pretty weird because, yesterday he had that whole thing with Greta Thunberg, and, everyone's going crazy about that. And the day after that, he gets arrested. Which I know everybody's just going to be freaking out and talking about it nonstop, blah, 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 blah. But for the fact that that's happened and how much news coverage this is going to get, it makes me think even more now than ever that Andrew Tate is some kind of controlled opposition, and he is everything he claims he's not. And he's probably a fucking agent of the Matrix like he calls everyone else. Because they probably saw yesterday what a shitstorm that was and just how much focus went onto that. And they were probably like, hey, let's fucking arrest them, dude. Because, Kanye's missing. Donald Trump's getting boring now. Let's get fucking Andrew Tate in here. And, just look, dude. Because not everyone's just going to talk about this and, not think about their own lives. Because everybody's so obsessed with everyone but themselves. And they get so involved in fucking these people's lives who, dude, I don't know, man. The world's a fucking stage, dude. And I don't dislike Tate. I'm not like a huge Tate guy. I mean, he's pretty funny. But I don't know, man. This is weird. Weird.